Hello everyone. Today we are starting with exercise 3.5 of chapter number 3, playing with numbers. The question 3 of the exercise is, which factors are not included in the prime factorization of a composite number? It means we have to find out that if we'll calculate the prime factorization of a composite number, of any composite number, then which factors are not included. The answer will be 1 and the number itself. Suppose we are having any composite number, we are having 6 as a composite number, and we will be calculating the prime factorization of 6. First, 2 3s are 6, 3 1s are 3. So if we are going to write down the prime factorization of this number, then what will be the answer? 2 multiplied by 3. These two factors will come in the prime factorization of 6. Now what are they trying to ask? They are saying if we will be writing down the prime factorization of any composite numbers, then which factors are not included, which factors we are not going to write in the prime factorization of any composite number. Then the answer will be 1 and the number itself. Ek to 1 that will come in the bottom, and the number itself. The answer will be 1 and the number itself. Question number 4 of the exercise is, write the greatest 4-digit number and express it in the terms of its prime factors. First of all, we have to write down the greatest 4-digit number. Then we have to express that 4-digit number in the terms of its prime factors. Then we have to write down the prime factors of that 4-digit number. So the greatest 4-digit number is 9999. We have to write down the prime factors of this greatest 4-digit number. So first of all, we will be doing the prime factorization. We'll start with 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9. Then again we will be doing with 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3. Now we are coming to 11. 11 1s are 11. This 11 will go with 11. This is extra over here because we are doing with 11, तो हम 11 से ही 11 को ही कर सकते हैं. तो we'll write 0 over here and this 1 will be shifted with this 1. This will become 11 now. 11 1s are 11. 101. 101 will not go with any other number, so it will be going with its own table. 101 1s are 101. So what are the prime factors of this number? It will be 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 101. So all these are the prime factors of this greatest 4-digit number. This is what they are asking, that we have to express the greatest 4-digit number in the terms of its prime factors. Uske prime factors, you can see that all these numbers are prime. All these are primes. The question number 5 is, write the smallest 5-digit number and express it in the form of its prime factors. We have to do the same. This time there is a slight change, that we have to calculate the prime factors of the smallest 5-digit number. Smallest 5-digit number का हमें prime factors calculate करना है. So you will be trying the question yourself. Coming to the question number 6 of the exercise, find all the prime factors of 1729. In this question, they are saying that we have to calculate the prime factors of 1729 and arrange them in ascending order. We have to arrange them in ascending order. This is the first part of the question. So let us solve with the first part of the question. The number is 1729. We have to calculate the prime factors of this number. We will be starting from 7. 7 2s are 14. 3 will be the remainder. 3 will be shifted with this 2. This will become 32. 7 4s are 28. Then 4 will be the remainder. 4 will be shifted with this 9. This will become 49. 7 7s are 49. Now 247 will not go with any other number except 3. It will except 13. It will go with 13. 13 1s are 13. The remainder will be 11. 11 will be shifted with 7. This will become 117. And 13 9s will be 117. 19 is a prime number. It will not go with any other number except 19. So 19 1s is 19. So what are the prime factors of 1729? The prime factors are 7, 13 and 19. 7 multiplied by 13 multiplied by 19. They were asking us to arrange them in ascending order, so we have done the same. Ascending order means from smaller to greater. 7, 13 and 19. Now in the next part they are saying, now state the relation, if any, between two consecutive prime factors. We have to find out that is there any relation between the two consecutive prime factors. All these are the prime factors. We have to find out the relation between them. Is there any relation between them? If you will see that the difference between every prime, two consecutive prime factors means दो लगातार वाले आने वाले prime factors के बीच में we have to find out the relation. You can also see that the difference between every prime factors is 6. If 7 minus 13 will be 6 and 13 minus 19 will be 6. The difference between these prime factors is 6. So this is the relation between them. We have written the relation that difference is equals to 6. The difference of every prime factors is 6. Coming to the question number 7. The question is, the product of three consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. They have given a statement that the product of three consecutive numbers, any three consecutive numbers, their product is always divisible by 6. Verify this statement with the help of some examples. We have to verify, we have to find out whether this statement is correct or not, taking some examples. So the first example that I have taken is they are asking for talking about any three consecutive numbers. So I have taken 1, 2 and 3. This is our first example. I have taken three consecutive numbers as 1, 2 and 3. Now I am going to calculate their product. I'll be calculating their product. I'll be multiplying them 1, 2 and 3 when multiplied. The answer will be, my god, I have written, the answer will be 6. Now you can see that 6 is divisible by 6. The product of three consecutive numbers is divisible by 6. So it means this statement is correct. Let's take one more example. Again, I have taken the three consecutive numbers. Any three consecutive numbers we can take. I have taken 10, 11 and 12. We will be calculating their product. 10 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 12. The answer will be 1320, 1320. We'll check whether the product is divisible by 6 or not. You can divide this number with 6. The answer will be correct. Means this statement will be correct. This number will be divisible by 6. So it means the statement is totally correct. The product of three consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. Coming to the question number 8 of the exercise. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is divisible by 4. This time the statement is the sum of two consecutive odd numbers. दो लगातार आने वाले odd numbers का sum is divisible by 4. Verify this statement with the help of some example. This time again we have to verify the statement. Let us take a simple example. This time I have taken, they are talking about any two consecutive odd numbers. These two are the odd numbers and they are consecutive. क्योंकि 3 के बाद we'll get 4. 4 is an even number. After that we'll get 5. So these two are the consecutive odd numbers. The sum, we have to calculate their sum. 5 plus 3 will be 8. Now we'll check whether 8 is divisible by 4 or not. Yes, 8 will be divisible by 4. It means the statement is correct. Statement is true. Let us take one more example. Again, I have taken two odd numbers, two consecutive odd numbers, 19 and 21. We'll calculate their sum. The sum will be 40. Again, the sum is divisible by 4. So it means the given statement is totally correct. What was the statement? The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is always divisible by 4. Question number 9, you can try yourself. Now we are coming to the question number 10 of the exercise. Determine if 25110 means 25,110 is divisible by 45. We have to calculate that whether the given number is divisible by 45. So the answer will be, first of all, we'll calculate, I have calculated the prime factorization of 45. Prime factorization of 45 will be 5 multiplied by 9. This is the prime factorization of 45. Now we will calculate whether this number is divisible by 5 and 9 or not. पहले हम दोनों का अलग अलग 45 को हमने एक्सपेंड किया. We expanded it and we have written it into the terms of 5 multiplied by 9. We'll check whether the given number is divisible by 5 and 9 or not. अगर ये इनसे divisible होगा तो ये इनके product से भी divisible होगा. I have already explained it in the previous exercise. If any number is divisible by two co-primes, अगर दो co-primes से if any number is divisible by two co-primes, अगर दो co-primes से कोई number divisible होगा, then it will be divisible by their product also. तो वो उसके product से भी divisible होगा. तो let us check 25110. we'll check whether this number is divisible by 5 or not. You can also divide it by 5. You can divide it directly by 5, or I have used a divisibility rule over here. We'll write 25,110 is divisible by 5. What is the divisibility rule of 5? That if we'll get 0 at the ones place, it means the number is divisible by 5. So as you can see, we are having 0 at the ones place. It means the number is divisible by 5. So what we will be writing, 25,110 is divisible by 5 as 0 is at the ones place. So we have already got that this number is divisible by 5. Now we'll check for 9. So what was the divisibility rule of 9? That if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then the number is also divisible by 9. So how we will be writing 25,110 is divisible by 9 as the sum of the digits, in digits ka sum. What will be the sum? 5 plus 2 7 plus 1 8 plus 1 9 and plus 0. So the sum of the digits is 9. Since the sum is divisible by 9, so the number is also divisible by 9. It means the given number is divisible by both 5 and 9, which means it will be divisible by 45. इसके प्रोडक्ट से भी वो डिविजिबल होगा. तो what will be our last line? Therefore the number is divisible by 45. Coming to the next question. The question is 18 is divisible by 2 and 3. 18 is a number, it is divisible by 2 and 3. It is also divisible by 2 multiplied by 3 is equals to 6. Means 18 is divisible by 2 and 3 and it is also divisible by their product. वो उनके प्रोडक्ट से भी डिविजिबल है, 6 से भी डिविजिबल है. Similarly, a number is divisible by 4 and 6. There is a number and it is divisible by 4 and 6. Can we say that the number must also be divisible by 4 multiplied by 6 is equals to 24? If not, give an example. There is a simple statement. 18 is divisible by 2 and 3. 18 was a number which is divisible by 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are co-primes. इन दोनों के कॉमन फैक्टर सिर्फ 1 है. एंड 18 is divisible by 2 and 3. It means it will be divisible by their product. वो उसके प्रोडक्ट से भी डिविजिबल होगा, 6 से भी डिविजिबल होगा. But this time we are having two numbers 4 and 6 and they are saying that a number is divisible by 4 and 6. The first thing that I want to say is 4 and 6 are not co-prime. 4 and 6 co-prime नहीं है. इसका मतलब वो नंबर इनके प्रोडक्ट से डिविजिबल नहीं होगा. This is what they are asking in the question. A number is divisible by 4 and 6. Can we say that the number must also be divisible by 24? If not, give an example to justify your answer. We'll write no. The number 12 is divisible. I have just taken an example as 12. 12 is divisible by 4 and 6. 12 जो है वो 4 और 6 दोनों से divisible है. But 12 is not divisible by 24. 12 जो है वो इन दोनों के प्रोडक्ट से divisible नहीं है. This was the example. They are just talking about an example. We have to give an example to verify our answer, to express our answer. So we'll write, the first thing that we'll write is no. The example is 12. We have taken an example as 12. The number 12 is divisible by 4 and 6, but 12 is not divisible by 24. So this is the answer of question number 11. Question 12 is, I am a smallest number having 4 different common factors. Can you find me? This time they have given a question in the form of a riddle. They are asking us that I am the smallest number having 4 different prime factors. This time, first of all, I have taken 4 different prime factors. 2, 3, 5 and 7. They are talking about the smallest number. That's why I started from the smallest prime factor, smallest prime number, 2. उसके बाद क्या आता है 3, then 5, then 7. When I multiplied them, the answer that I got is 210. So this is the smallest number having 4 different prime factors. इसके prime factors क्या है? 2, 3, 5 and 7. 4 different prime factors. So they are asking us, can you find me? Yes, the number is 210. The answer is 210. So this was the exercise 3.5. Here we completed our exercise. Thank you.